You can find supervisory documents in the File Store application. The document consists of several tabs. Basic Data. In this tab, you will find subsections such as Basic Data, where the following fields are located: Title, the name or title of the document. Description, a short description of the document. Published date, the date when the document was published. Effective date, the date from which the document becomes valid. Withdrawal date, the date when the document is withdrawn and no longer valid. Approval deadline, the date by which employees must become familiar with the document. Issuer, the person responsible for issuing the document. Status, the status of the document in the approval workflow. In the document structure section, you will find fields such as policy, process, procedure, statement, type, category, and tags. These fields are used to catalog documents from general to specific. In the attachments section, document type administrators can add documents that users must become familiar with. Users who are not document administrators can only view and read the attachments. In the statistics section, you can see how many people have accepted the document, how many are still pending, and how many employees have been assigned. In the Access Rights tab, permissions for the documents are set. You can assign specific tasks to users here, such as reading or approving the document, and enable or disable email notifications. In the Interaction Records section, you can check the document approval status, whether it has already been approved, is pending, or has been rejected. Additionally, data from this section can be exported to an XLS file or printed. To create a new supervisory document, open the File Store application, click the Create Document button and select Supervisory Document from the list. Then choose the document type from the list. In the Basic Data tab, fill in the document name and description, as well as the effective date and the approval deadline. In the document structure, enter the policy, process, procedure, and statement. You can also add tags by selecting them from the list or typing your own. To add a tag, click the plus button. In the Attachments section, click Add Attachment and choose the appropriate files. Attachments, i.e., documents that users must read, will appear in the section. You can preview them by clicking the eye icon, download them by clicking the name, or delete them by clicking the red X. You can also add a description. To assign access to the document, go to the Access Rights tab. Click Exception Type. For example, organizational structure, specific people, positions, or grade categories. Select the appropriate items from the list. In the Action column, indicate whether they should read the document, approve it, have no tasks assigned, or be excluded from access. You can also specify whether selected people should receive email notifications. Assigned users will appear in the Interaction Records section. Depending on the configuration, the document can either be published immediately or, if required by the procedure, first sent through the approval workflow. Once approved by subject matter experts, the document will be published automatically. Documents that can be published by the issuer do not require approval. Documents requiring approval or rejection by subject matter experts can be approved in three ways. First, in the Dashboard component, Documents for Approval. Second, through the Supervisory Documents for Approval tab in the File Store application. Third, directly in the Approval Path tab in the document itself. Statistics show the general status of employee familiarization with the document, total number of documents, number approved, and number pending. You can prepare printouts in two ways, by selecting documents in the application views or directly in the interaction logs section. Printout types include, one document per person, one document for multiple people, a summary of documents in table form. You can filter printouts by approval status or by selected users. The Document Status option allows you to print documents with a specific status, for example, only approved ones. After configuring, click Print. Printouts will download automatically, and if there are many, they will be saved as a zip file. Export to XLS is done similarly, from the view or document level. In the export configuration, you can choose which data to include or exclude. You can also set the separator for multi-value fields and select the people whose data you want to export. If you want to create a new, updated version of a document or a new one in the same set, you don't have to start from scratch. Simply open the existing document and click the New Document Version button in the upper left panel or from the views by selecting the document and choosing the option from the Tools button. Select from the list the fields whose values you want to transfer to the new document version and confirm by clicking OK. Depending on the configuration, the available list of fields may differ from this example. The new document will open in a new tab.